What's up guys, I am Shun, FREERIDER. Today, I will visit to design studio, one of the most amazing in San Francisco. You know, concept of design is very important here. Loczi design. First, I visited 5 months ago in San Francisco Design Week. And then I met with Paige. She has a super mission of mine. So let's enjoy today's video. 今向かっているんですけど、ここの近くには Adobe のサンフランシスコ本社ではないんですけど、サンフランシスコの支社であったりだとか、ジンガだったりとかで、ちょっと、都会の喧騒も外れて、この前見てくれた方もいるかもしれないんですけど、ドリキンさんのバックスペース FM を収録したドッグパッチの方角、かなり遠いんですけどの方角にもなってますね。はい、これすごいいいんですよ。今日眩しいですね。やっぱカリフォルニアはまだまだ眩しいです。日差しが多分年中強いのかなと思って、はい、サングラス必須ですね。Thank you for your time today. Thank you. So, please tell me about yourself and your career, please.
Okay, so Loczi Design was created about 10 years ago, and I was working on my own in the very beginning, and then as the projects grew and changed in their complexity, it became really important for me to collaborate and work with others that had additional skill sets. So right now, Loczi Design is comprised of a number of key elements, really. The team is comprised of project managers and technical people that do a lot of our renderings and our CAD design, and then the business aspects. So together, we all design, and then we have these other skill sets that really help to bring into just bring into account exactly what it takes to run a successful design firm here in the city. So it's about 10 years on, and now we're in a studio location that allows us to have a gallery, and these interior walls change. So about every 3 or 4 months we run a new show, which allows us to keep current on what's going on in the design industry and also infuse the space with beauty, and that helps to keep us really engaged. And then the studio itself is located smack in the middle of San Francisco's design district, so we've gotten really, really lucky.
Yeah, it's a very good location.
It's a great location.
Where did you get the inspiration for that?
Okay, so that's a really wonderful question, because I feel like every single time any of us take on designing something, we have a different focus or we have a different inspiration. So when we're looking at design, or when I'm looking at a particular project, I'm looking at this physical structure. So I'm looking at the exterior architecture. I'm looking at the elements around it, like what are the buildings around it. And sometimes if we're asked to do a very modern interior and the building is a Victorian, there's a really wonderful tension between those two descriptors and between those two design modalities. And then other times we are asked to create an environment that is really conducive to the exterior architecture environment. So our inspirations can come from different art that we see, can come from textiles that we like to use in this space, can come from existing furniture or art that the client wants to showcase. And then sometimes it can come from a particular fashion. I once designed a part of a house that was based on something that I saw in an Alexander McQueen exhibit. And so he was a very famous fashion designer, and he made a piece out of razor clam shells. And then we did a tile interpretation of it almost a decade later. So I think for all of us, the inspiration can come in different forms. And I think that's one of the reasons that we like to have a dynamic environment, because we don't want to have inspiration come from one source. So if we are dynamically interacting with our environment, it allows us to be open to where beauty can come from. Sometimes that beauty can be out of the realm of art altogether. It can be a meal that we've had and the colors on a plate, or it can be a dance performance that we've seen. So I think that we're constantly looking at the various trade magazines, and we're looking at the different designers that we like their work, Jay Jeffers or Ken Falk or some of the other designers that we also like to look at. I think there's always a wonderful reference point, and this particular community is so ripe because there are so many talented furniture makers, artists, ceramic makers, you know. So the source of inspiration, I think, is different for every project, and even within a project, it can still change because my inspiration for how I want to design a bathroom can be really different than how a bedroom gets designed, or what the kitchen layout is and how that relates to the living room. Those can be different generational sources, and they can be different spaces for us to create and conceive based on what's happening in those spaces. So yeah, design is kind of like music. It changes with what is happening, and it can change everything, right? And if you put a different soundtrack into an environment, it changes, just like if your inspiration changes. It changes all the colors and all the forms in the space.
Yeah.
The thing that doesn't change is the fundamentals of good space planning.
If you had a dream, so please tell me about your
Okay, so me being an interior designer was a dream and a passion of mine. It wasn't even my first career. So I had I had almost a 10-year career in another field altogether. And when I was in my early 30s, I just decided to change careers and went back to graduate school to be a designer. My father was a car designer, and he taught at Art Center, which is a wonderful university here in the United States. And I was surrounded by design. And for me, one of the things that I think keeps me really excited about what I do is that aspect of infusing that project with passion. And a lot of that has to come from my joy of seeing things in order, number one, and the joy that I derive from seeing really beautiful things put together, and also the joy that I derive from seeing something made out of nothing. You know, you draw something on a piece of paper, and then you find a builder that can build it, and then it gets installed, and then it has a life of its own. And then you leave that space, and that space is created for those people to dwell in. And that's a really wonderful experience because it takes a lot of collaboration and a lot of ingenuity to take an idea in your mind and to have it come to life in a physical, three-dimensional form. So that's really inspiring to me because I get a chance to work with really talented people and I get to learn a lot. The thing about design, especially interior architecture, is that it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, you always have to learn new things. You always are challenged in ways that you don't think you're going to be challenged. And you can always get better at what you do by asking questions and working with people that know more than you about what they're doing, finding their expertise. So half of inspiration for me and passion for me comes from working with people that I know I can trust to really develop what it is we're trying to create. And that has been a passion of mine for quite a long time. And now I get a chance to work in this industry, in this beautiful city, with really talented people. So that's kind of a dream come true for me. And, you know, it was a scary thing to give up a very lucrative career that I had, but I wasn't as happy and I wasn't fulfilled in my spirit the way that I am here doing this. And this has been a long time coming, right? It started out as a little seed and an idea, and then it grew and grew and grew and grew and grew, and that's, you know, what we get a chance to do, especially in this city and in this country. We get a chance to create an idea and then, you know, make a business out of it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a very good, good interview today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now peanut gallery, no laughing. Or you do it, all right?